You slept 8 hours last night. You still woke up exhausted. The problem isn't how long you slept, it's 5 things hiding in plain sight that nobody is talking about. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why your body is running on empty. 5 overlooked causes, 5 real fixes, and none of them involve sleeping more. Here's what most people miss. It's not how much you sleep, it's when you sleep. Your body runs on an internal clock called the circadian rhythm, a roughly 24-hour cycle tied to light and darkness. When you sleep at 2 a.m. and wake at 10 a.m., you've technically logged 8 hours. But your body's cortisol peak, the hormone that makes you feel alert, already fired at 8 a.m. You missed it entirely. You wake up in the wrong phase, and your brain is still in sleep mode. This is why shift workers and night owls feel perpetually foggy, no matter how long they stay in bed. The fix isn't more sleep. It's consistent sleep timing. Same bedtime, same wake time, every single day, including weekends. Your circadian rhythm needs predictability the way your phone needs a regular charging schedule to stay calibrated. But here's where almost everybody gets it completely wrong, and it has nothing to do with your bedtime. Your food might be making you tired. 3 deficiencies are responsible for chronic fatigue in a massive portion of the population, and most people have zero idea they're running low. Iron. Vitamin B12. Vitamin D iron carries oxygen in your blood. Low iron means less oxygen reaching your muscles and brain, and you feel heavy and slow all day. B12 is critical for nerve function and red blood cell production. Low B12 makes everything feel like you're operating through static. And vitamin D, over 1 billion people worldwide are deficient, and one of the very first symptoms is unexplained, persistent fatigue. The wild part is you can eat well and still be deficient. B12 absorption drops with age and certain medications. Vitamin D requires sun exposure most of us simply aren't getting. A basic blood panel will tell you everything. If your doctor hasn't checked these 3 markers recently, ask them to. Now this is where it gets counterintuitive. Your diet could look perfectly healthy on paper and still be the exact reason you're exhausted every day. You don't have to be thirsty to be dehydrated. Research from the University of Connecticut found that even mild dehydration, just 1% of body weight, causes measurable fatigue, poor concentration, and mood drops. 1%. That's not running a marathon in July heat. That's sitting at your desk on a completely normal Tuesday. Your brain is about 75% water. When fluid levels drop, neurons fire less efficiently, blood becomes more viscous, and your heart works harder to deliver oxygen to your tissues. The result is fatigue that feels random and unexplainable. Most people reach for coffee, but coffee is a diuretic. It makes the underlying problem worse. The real fix is deceptively simple. Drink water before you're thirsty. Start every single morning with a full glass before coffee or food. Your energy levels will shift noticeably within a few days. Most people never connect this one to their energy, but the research on it is surprisingly direct. Every decision you make uses mental energy, and your brain burns through it faster than you think. By early afternoon, you've already made hundreds of small choices: what to eat, what to wear, how to reply to that message, what route to take. This is called decision fatigue, and it's well documented. A famous study of judges showed they gave harsher, less thoughtful sentences later in the day when their mental resources were depleted. The same mechanism happens to you every single day. But here's what makes it insidious. Low-stakes decisions drain you just as much as high-stakes ones. Scrolling Netflix for 20 minutes deciding what to watch is burning the same cognitive fuel as solving a complex work problem. The solution isn't to make better decisions, it's to make fewer of them. Automate the small stuff. Meal prep. Lay out clothes the night before. Batch your emails. Every decision you eliminate is energy banked for something that actually matters. Here's the part that will completely change how you think about your afternoons. This one surprises almost everyone. You might not be tired because of darkness. You might be tired because you're getting the wrong kind of light at the wrong time of day. Morning sunlight hitting your eyes triggers your brain to release serotonin and lock in your cortisol rhythm for the entire day. Without that signal, your body never fully transitions out of sleep mode. Studies show people who get natural light exposure within 1 hour of waking report significantly higher energy and better mood all day long. But most of us go from a dark bedroom straight to dim indoor lighting to a bright screen. That's nowhere near enough signal for your brain. Then at the other end of the day, blue light from phones and laptops suppresses melatonin, the hormone that helps you fall and stay asleep. So you're not getting the morning light that energizes you, and you're getting artificial light at night that keeps your nervous system wired. Fix the bookends of your day. Morning sunlight within an hour of waking. Screen limits in the 90 minutes before bed. Two simple changes that reset your entire energy cycle. So you've been tired, not because you're lazy, not because you need more caffeine, and not because you simply need more hours of sleep. You've been tired because your circadian timing is off, your nutrient levels may be depleted, you're mildly dehydrated without knowing it, your decisions are burning you out before lunch, and your light exposure is working against you at both ends of the day. Pick one of these this week. Just one. Test it for 7 days and see what shifts. If this reframed how you think about your energy, subscribe. Because next week we're going deep on why your productivity habits might actually be making you less productive.